Hey, hello, wonderful children. Today we are going to do something interesting. We are going to make a shooting game. How many of you have played shooting games and enjoyed playing them? Okay, so today we are going to actually make a shooting game. On your screen, if you see, there are a few images that I have already uploaded. How do you upload an image to Sprite? First of all, you download it from the internet or from somewhere, or you can actually also ask some of your artist friends to do it for you. I mean, to make those images. So you can upload these images using this button over here. Hover on the Sprite and upload an image. A image selection box will appear, and I have uploaded 4 images over here, and similarly I have uploaded a background. I will also drop a link to all of this if you please if you ask me in the comments. So I've uploaded these 4 images, and ultimately we're going to create a game in which we're going to move the fighter left and right, and we are going to press the space bar to shoot, whereas this alien guy is going to drop laser beams at us. Okay, and if the laser beam hits us, we are gone. If the missile hits the guy, he's gone, he or she is gone. Okay, so first what we'll do is we will simply add the movement code. So all our sprite codes begin with when green flag clicked, and then followed by if forever block, and then an if then, one more if then. Why two if thens? One for the right key, one for the left key. Very simple. Not touching mouse pointer, key space pressed, left key, oops, left arrow, and then right arrow. Okay, now you have to figure out, so which block we'll go to and use in the motion. So many kids often when I teach them, they say move 10 steps, but no, move 10 steps is only going to take you forward in the direction in which you're pointing. So we need to go left and right. What is left and right? It's X. So change X. If you want to go right, you change X by positive X. If you want to change, you go left, you change X by negative X. Very simple. The number line that you learn in school. So where is change X? I found it. Yay, I found it early because I've been doing this a lot. Now let's go on to minus 10 on the left arrow, and I have to change this. Let me take right arrow first and left arrow later. Let me see if this actually works. I'm pressing the left arrow, right arrow. There we have our spaceship moving. Okay, now what we also want to do is we want to shoot the missile, but the missile should shoot from where? The missile should get shot from the jet fighter. So what we'll do is we will create a variable which will hold a number. We'll call it jet x, something which will hold the jet's x position, and we will update that position all the time. Now what does all the time mean in the world of Scratch? Forever. So we will put it directly under forever. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to the variable section, and we will say set jet x. Sorry, we'll not use it. Set jet x to what? My current x position, the current x position of the jet. Where do we get that? We get the x position right at the bottom of this set of blocks. And now this jet x will always be holding. See, if you see, if I'm moving this, and this will now be the same. This x position and this x position are now the same. Why did I do it? Why did I put it in a variable? Because I want to use it in the other sprite. Which is that sprite? I have this sprite, the missile sprite. So I'll say forever stick to this position. So set x position to, now I want to set my own x position to what? Very simple. I want to set my x position to the jet x position. Now see the magic. Now these guys will move together. A little delay is there, but that's okay. We can't do too much about it. Okay, so okay, I think we can do something about it. I think this is because let me try to put it right above here, and let's see. Now this, though it increased even more. So let's see what's wrong here. Yeah, I think that kind of a delay we have to live with. Or what we can also do is we can duplicate this whole code in the missile. So I think let's try that. That will be better. Let's see if that helps them stick together more. Okay. Okay, this is much better. Okay, so now, you know what happened? Something wrong happened. This keeps happening. I dragged and dropped the code into the laser beam as well. We don't want that. Now what we'll do is how do you make this rocket shoot upwards? Do you want to shoot this rocket? No, we're going to shoot the clones of it. So whenever I press the space bar in the rocket code, first of all, let me write the code for checking if I press the space bar. What am I doing right now? I'm going to check if the space bar is pressed, and if it is pressed, I'm going to create a clone of this guy and make it go upwards. So there is a block called create a clone of myself. So the moment I create, all I have to do is create a clone of myself here. And then the code for going up will be with the clone. Okay, so what will the clone do? It will just go up. Now, if going left and right is change X, what is going up and down? Come on, come on, come on. Yes, it is change Y by. So what I'll do is just simply change Y by a certain number. That's it. Da, 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 da. Uh, yeah. So all we will do is, all that we have to do is do a change Y by. Let's see if that works. Yippee! You're shooting. Okay, but now a small problem. This original thing, the actual rocket is stuck and it is visible. We don't want that. So what we'll do is we'll hide it. Hide, hide, hide. Is there a block for hide? Yes, there is a block for hide. Actually, you know what? You don't even need a block. You just simply hide it. But if you hide it, what will happen? Even the duplicates, if the original is invisible, then the duplicates will also be invisible, right? So you want the duplicates to be visible. So what we'll do is we'll show them as soon as they are born. Okay, think of when I start as a clone as the birthplace of the clone. This is where the clone is born. The moment is born, you are born, what do? You cry. The moment a clone is born, what will it do? It will show itself. It will become visible. Okay, so we will go here and clear my drawings and let's see if this works well. Yes, this is goody goo. This is good. Okay, so we have a fighter jet. I think what we'll do is we will move this jet a little bit up. Okay, a little bit up. Let's see if that makes it look a little better. Yeah, this looks better, no? Yeah, but you see all these funny little tails hanging from there. Okay, what are these? These are the sprites that can no longer move forward, right? This one. So what we'll do is the moment these guys cross a certain X, a certain Y position, cross means what? Greater than. What happens when they move? The Y increases. Y is increasing, increasing, increasing. If it goes above a certain number, which is, say, if they go above this number, what is the Y over here? 168. How do you check if Y is greater than 168? Simple. What we'll do is we'll again put a if then, and then there's something called an operator for greater than and less than sign. I'm going very fast. I know. I'm sorry, guys. But if you really want to learn, you can slowly, steadily. This is for you can join our classes, which will teach you each and every concept in a very solid manner. You can ask me. You can ask me more about the classes. We can conduct a demo for you. But for now, this is for kids who already know a little bit of Scratch. They want to make a shooting game. Okay, so I'm sorry for all those of you who are not able to grasp what is this greater than, less than. Why am I doing like that and like this? Please ask me or even ping me on WhatsApp 7032512444. I'll be happy to answer your questions absolutely free of charge, no problem. I love to help kids. But if you really want to learn all the different types of concepts and make all awesome games, do consider joining our classes and coming for a demo for that. All right. So, but yeah, so now we'll come back to this and we will check with the Y position of what? Of this rocket. If it is greater than what? This number that we took earlier, it is 178. So we'll put this, if it is greater than 178, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We will just delete it. Is there any block that can delete this clone? Of course there is. Why would I say if there is none? Okay. So the moment this code clone gets deleted, this code will stop getting executed for the clone. Yippee! Those ugly tails are gone. Okay, super. Okay, now what do we do? What's the next thing to be done? Now we will code the movement of the UFO. This is now a bit difficult. You want the UFO to keep moving on its own from left to right, from left to right. It's a very simple way to do it. Simple, macha. I can tell you, very simple. What we'll do is we'll simply do move 10 steps all the time. But there is a catch. There is a catch. We will do something called if on edge bounce. Let's see what happens. Oh, this guy became totally ulta. There's a very simple fix for this. What we'll do is we will change this rotation type to left and right and see this. Okay, so it's looking like it's bouncing. Actually, it's getting rotated, but it's looking like it's going from left to right. Okay, so that's it. That's all you have to do. Forever move 10 steps if on edge bounce, and your UFO will start going from left to right and left, right. But again, now this guy also has to move with this. So again, we'll go with the variable approach here. So what we'll do is, because we can't. Okay, let's also actually try the bounce thingy if it works. Let's try it out. So programming is all about trying. Nobody's going to scold you for trying and getting it wrong. Okay, so something wrong happened. Okay, so it's going to, because the size is different, the sizes are different, so they're going to bounce differently. So we can't really use this code. So let it goes out of the window. Okay, now what do we do? We will now take a variable, my dear friends. We will take a variable. What is the variable called? Pos x of ship. Pos x of ship, because we're storing the x position of the ship. We are not worried about the y position. So what we want is this little laser beam to get stuck, move along with the spaceship, and after every few seconds, it will just drop this down. Okay. So what we'll do quickly, come on, I don't have much time, otherwise you'll also get bored. So what we'll do is we will, in the spaceship code, we will set this guy all the time. So set pos of space x2. Come on, any guesses? To the x position of the ship, that's it. Okay. And this guy will always set its own x to the x position that we just created. Okay. So yeah, okay. So there's a little bit of lag, which is fine. We don't really, it's okay. We don't really, we're not going to bother, because anyway it's going to stay invisible. So what do we do? Now earlier we created the clone when bolo bolo bolo, when we created when we click the space bar. This time there is no space bar, because this is a non-playing character, what we call an NPC in games. So non-playing character should have its own logic. What will be the logic this time? What we'll do is we will check with the timer. So let's make it simple. Every time the timer reaches 2 seconds, we will create a clone, and we'll create a clone of the laser which will drop down. So let's say, or you know what, you can also do something called random. So with random, what happens is, there's something called pick random. Okay, so with random, what happens is you don't need to have it very predictable. If it's unpredictable, the more unpredictable a game is, the better. So let's say we'll generate a number from 1 to 3, and let's put an if then over here. And if the timer is, so how do you check for a number? See, timer is a number, basically it's just a number which is counting on according to the time. So how do you check whether a number is equal, greater than, less than? Operators. Equal, greater than, less than, the moment you hear equal, less than, greater than, it's operators. Okay, so we are going to check for greater than, because sometimes the time may not be exactly equal, it may overshoot. So suppose you say if the time is equal to 2 seconds, it may just overshoot 2 seconds and it will never be equal. So that condition may never happen. So this is something we as programmers always follow for checking decimal values, which is dot 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 and some number. We never check with equal. Okay, so let's make it greater than, pick random 1 to 3. Okay, the only problem I see here is that we are generating the random number again and again. Okay, fine, that's okay. Just something that as experts you can maybe make it better. What is happening is each time we are generating a random number, which is not a good thing. We just want to generate a random number, then check whether our so for that we'll have to create another variable and this that. So let's keep it simple. Although I'm telling you this is not the best way to do it, but yeah, it will definitely work. If the timer is greater than this, what will I do? I will create a clone of this laser beam. Okay, so I'll create a laser beam view, which is the laser. Well, create a clone of myself. What am I looking for? Create a clone of myself. What will the clone do? Clone will just keep going down. Simple. So I'll go to forever again. All the time going down. Down is up, down, y, left, right, x. So down, I go down, change y by, but down, if you go up, okay, consider you're going up in a lift. The floor number increases, right? But if you go down, the floor number decreases. So for decrease, you'll say -10. So you have to reduce, you have to keep changing by -10. So you are if you're going in a lift, you are going up by one floor. But if you're going down, you will not say going down by one floor. You can say I'm going up by -1 floor. Funny, no? But you don't need to change the way you're thinking. You're going up only, but you're going up by -1 floor. Okay, so that's about it. And then we will also say, if this laser beam crosses this point, then we'll destroy it. We don't want all those little tails to remain. So what is this point? We'll check what is the y value of this point, which is -179. Will it be greater than or less than? It is decreasing, no? So it will be less than. So we'll check if it is actually less than -179. What are we going to check? The y value of this guy, the y position. Now what will we do? Come on, any guesses? We have done this now We'll just delete this clone. Okay, now let's see our game this way is, yeah. Oh, but one thing I did not do. Any guesses? Any guesses? The moment our timer becomes more than 3 seconds, this is always going to keep firing. We don't want that. So what we'll do is we'll reset the time. That's it. Okay, now we'll get one clone every few seconds. Tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it. Okay, maybe we can decrease it to one a bit. Let's see if it can take 0.5. Yeah, 0.5 to 2. They'll be a little bit faster. Okay, so we do have something, an alien ship. So again, one more thing, we'll hide it when it's there, and then we will show it when the clone is created. Okay, so much better now. Okay, also what we'll do is, moment we are shooting this guy, we will wait for some time so that too many of them are not created. You see that too many of them are getting created at one single time. So there is something called a wait block. Okay, so we will put a wait block there. So that is inside of control. Wait 1 second. 1 second will be too much. We will say 0.3 seconds. Okay, so we are shooting this guy at a time. And all we need to do is now add the code for touching. So if the jet fighter touches a laser beam, you're out. If the UFO touches the missile, it's out. So what all we need to do is, if we need to check if it is touching. If touching, instead of mouse pointer, all we'll do is this missile. Then we will say hide. Okay, hide, and then we'll also say, so actually we'll stop the game itself. Okay, I know, like, the game should go on, you should lose a life, all that you can add later, but this is a very basic shooting game. For that you'll need to add variables, etc. If you want all that information, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. I'll come on a call or something and be more than happy to help you how to do that. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll just end the game. To end the game, there is something called stop all sprites. That's it. If touching missile sprites, stop all. And if this guy is touching the laser beam, then again stop all sprites. Okay, we did not add sounds to this, which is without which this game will become incomplete. But you can always go. I can also give you the sounds whenever you want, and you can just use a play sound, or sorry, a start sound whenever the clone is getting created, whether of the laser beam or of the missile. Yeah, done. It touched me. Okay, now I'll start again. Oops. Okay, well, you know what? What we'll do is let the game keep going on. Let the spaceship disappear for some time. So we'll not get damaged. But yeah, but if it touches us, then we'll get killed. But if the spaceship gets damaged, then we'll just make it hide for some time. Okay, and then appear for some time. Very simple. So at least the game does not end. Oh, I removed it from the jet. Where did I remove it from? Stop all. इसको यहाँ से निकाल देते हैं. And then what we'll do is we will hide it for some time. And then how do you put the time? Wait for 1 second. Let's say wait for 3 seconds or 2 seconds, and then again show it. Very simple, no? That's it. So, but if I get hit, I have to avoid. Okay, now it will come back again. Oh, you know what happened? This guy also needs to be hidden, the laser beam. Okay, so for that, what we'll do is, this is a tricky one. So what we need to do is we have to stop the clones from getting created during that time. What we will do is, okay, so again, we'll go to a variable, we'll say stop creating clones. So we will set this to true. Set stop creating to true, and then when it's coming up again, then the whole thing got duplicated. We'll say set stop creating to false, and this guy will create clones only if stop creating is true. So we'll put another if condition, or actually, you know what, we'll use an operator, and operator to check for two conditions. This condition will go here, and the second condition is if the first one is if the variable stop creating is false, only then means it is now the spaceship is visible. Only then you can create more clones. So if I'll have to take operators, and operators will check for equal to sign. You go to variables, if stop creating equal to true, only then I will create more clones. Oh, but initially stop creating needs to be true. So what we'll do is initially, I mean the very beginning, the stop creating needs to be true. So the beginning of the game will say set stop creating needs to be false. So we still need to keep creating. Yeah. Oops, what happened? What happened? Something I did wrong. Oh yeah, another problem. So what we'll do is this wait for 3 seconds is causing a problem with the left-right movement. So what we'll do is we'll put this in a separate forever loop. So that's fine because we don't want this wait to affect our movement, right? This wait is for a different purpose and the movement is for a different purpose. Okay, here we go. Everything done. And last thing we will do is hide all our variables so that we have a clean game to play. And I will reduce my video. Another problem. So yeah, first of all, we need to make sure both of them are in the same location. You can put code for this, but never mind. We want to keep it simple. Yeah, I got them. When I got the UFO. Yeah, I got it. If it hits me, then I'm gone. Oh yeah, one more thing is in the beginning of the game, we need to make sure that the UFO is visible. It is always visible. Okay. So what will we do? Simple. We'll just put a show block over here. Okay. Come on, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Yeah, I got you. Oops, there is a small bug that even after I set the visible, stop creating the true, hide, wait for 2 seconds, creating the false. So even when I'm setting it, oh yeah, some of them are actually getting created immediately. Oh, stop creating equal to false. Sorry, stop creating should be equal to false. Yeah, now it works. Yeah, the moment the ship disappears, it's not creating anymore. Oh, but when I get hit, I'm gone. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is fun. Yeah, gone. Okay guys, so making games is far more fun than actually playing them. You can do so many things. It challenges you. It actually destroys your boredom like nothing else can. You get to be creative. You're not bound by the rules that the game creator has made for you. You can make your games with so many sprites that are available on the internet. Once again, if you need all these sprites, please put in the please put in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel for updates and for many such interesting videos about how to make games and how to make the best use of Scratch. All right, thanks for watching.